You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, sending me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Tian He Hui. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Which one were we at? I think that one right there. Okay. Alright. I walked out of the port, looking at the bulging money pouch in my hand, and estimated the amount of money for accommodation and food. Oh, hold up. Did it not save properly? Let's see. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Really? Thank you, mister. I picked up the charm, thanking the merchant before leaving when he suddenly dragged me to a stop, as if he still had something to say. Wait, sir, I haven't finished yet. This charm is twinned to these rosary beads, and without the beads, the charm cannot work. This dumb dog hasn't realized it yet. Such an easy score. I turned around and looked back at the merchant. Are you saying that you're gifting me this set of rosary beads too? No rush, sir. Let me introduce you to this set of Winkusing rosary to you. Someone with so much knowledge and literature surely can appreciate the value in this. The merchant pulled out a set of blue rosary beads from his stall, and I looked and rolled it in my hand. A cooling touch upon contact, the beads twinkled in my eye. Huh? And this is... I rubbed the charm and the beads in my hand, curious. Heh, baited! A saying goes that charm gifted to a chosen one, and since you are chosen by the charm, I freely gift this charm to you. But a twin charm cannot work without the other, meaning that only with the beads will the charm become consecrated. Wait, twinned? Rosary beads? These all seem new to me, useful for later references, so what does it mean, consecrated? The new foreign terminology whirled in my mind, though it seems that it would be useful writing materials. I pulled out my notebook and wrote it down as I listened. This set of charms meant that it would protect your mind and grant you endless inspiration. And in the following days, grant you immeasurable success, safety, and peace to you and your family. I see you are quite a dignified individual, and I believe that the charm is quite the match for you. Eh? Is that so? Does it mean that this rosary beads and the charm combined would help me in writing better stories? Are you doubting me? I see you are quite the talented man, though that tightened brow tells me of a story of underappreciation and poverty. With the protection of the charms, you will become a famed author in no time. Excellent. Little by little, just a few more pushes, and I can interest him into buying and spending, and I can even tempt him into buying more. Big score here. The charm has chosen you, and it's your fortune and its fortune to be bonded. I will charge you a lower price then, normally 2 combined for 80 taels. Today, I will only count the rosary beads cost. 20 taels for you, and I tell you, this is the only set of Winksing beads in store, yes? How does that sound to you? Wait, are you still getting money out of this? Aren't you still getting money out of this? And not to mention cutting more than half-price deal? I feel there is something off about the pricing here. 20 taels are an exchange rate around 170 Moro dollars. Is this thing that expensive, even though the merchant here lowered the price to over half the price mark? It still feels quite illogical. Nope. History. Here we go. So what we missed. Okay. Could this be Eastern culture? I've read about Eastern's attitudes to guests' etiquette and their passion, so is this the famed passion that resides in the people here? No, this guy is thinking. I should quickly end and lure him into this purchase before he feels any further suspicions about this. Well, young sir, you are the one that is chosen by the rosary bead, and thus fated to behold these treasures in your possessions. And I truly want to give these 2 freely to you. But I have a living to make, so make up your mind before I rescind my offer. Besides, these charms are a reflection of our culture in Xi Kingdom. You can buy one for yourself as a souvenir, after all. Sorry, mister, I need some time to think this over. Alright, take your time. But who knows whether there are others who might be interested with such treasures and purchase them. Then it meant the end of this fateful encounter, you know. Think carefully, Tex. Maybe it is as valuable as the merchant said, which means it's worth the high price tag that the boss has given. Could be a strike in getting to such a low price. If I miss this opportunity, there would be another. What happens if this is a means to reach my dream of becoming the world's #1 author? Wait. Control, Tex, control. Ming Jing mentioned these kinds of thoughts before, and be wary of roadside stalls. I can't be losing control over my spending here. I need to be careful in choosing my next words and actions here. Yep. As I reached my hand at the money pouch, I remembered something that Ming Jing said about on the ship. How merchants in Xi Kingdom would tempt me into buying strange items when seeing me as a foreigner. There are many liars among them. Be wary, and not to trust everything you hear. I suddenly remembered his warning and looked at the bratty face of the merchant once more before putting my hand away from the pouch. And, sir, how about another 5 taels off for the beads? You are fortunate in meeting the artifacts, are you sure? You won't meet something of this kind ever again. Damn it, that idiot dog was so close in reaching into his pockets. Can't he be more decisive? I need that money for today's meal. Sorry, sir. Maybe next time. I feel maybe with the money spent over some beads, the money is better spent on some extra books to read. A much more substantial purchase over some prayer beads and rocks. I won't take the charm either, as I couldn't be the only one who was destined to meet these treasures. Maybe someone else would be out there. Maybe someone else would be out there, are fated to take it for its precious blessing. Don't go, sir. Once you miss this chance, there won't be any more in the future. I don't really need it. I took a few steps back and waved my hand in refusal, but the merchant became desperate, taking on a sharp edge in his tone. Then 10 taels, no less. No, how can I lose my target here? I cannot lose my target here. This idiotic foreigner dog must fall for my trap. If a soft approach won't work, let's try something forceful then. Seriously, this guy is seriously pestering me. I already expressed my lack of interest already. Let me tell you this, and you better think over it. Without a good appearance or some reputation behind your name, you want to become some famed writer? Don't make me laugh. To be so stiff and reluctant in investing a small amount of fortune into your future. No wonder why you're anonymous as you are right now. Hey, you're making me a little angry here. Just because I didn't buy your merchandise doesn't mean you get to diss me like this. I furrowed my brows and looked at the merchant, annoyed and impatient. Believe in me for your future and a chance to break through your current predicament, to become the one you always wanted to be. Or are you content being nameless and useless for the rest of your life? If having some charm has meant the path to become famous, why are you sitting in this shabby street-side stall then? Because your customer here doesn't want to buy these. You start using aggressive tones to engage their interest once more, and use another set of tones to trigger their competitive nature, to tempt them into buying your things, right? If this young brother here ain't interested in buying, then you shouldn't force him into buying. Willing to buy is one fate, and not buying is another. Right, mister? A pair of white paws patted my shoulder and pulled me away from the merchant's conversation. Who are you? What are you doing interrupting my business? Oh, damn, he's handsome as fuck. Appearing in my sight is a young wolf man. His pure white fur dotted with patches of black, and the clothing reveals much of his strong physique. His handsome look and his talking manner all suggest one of a nobility and extraordinary nature. Your so-called mahogany charm is a real piece, I give you that, and the wood quality is passable. But this Wingzing rosary bead is nothing but junk and rocks, polished into some worthless bracelets. On what principle do you think you can sell these to this young brother here for 20 or even 20, for 10 or even 20 silver taels? Eh? So are these just some normal rock? My exclamation took the wolf by surprise. He turned and smiled quite personably at me. Patient, brother. Let me explain these to you. These merchandises are ones you usually fail to sell. Usually. Yet because you met this foreign brother here, who was on his first trip in Z, you thought it was an opportunity to sell these to them, and chose to entice them as your target. Lies! All of them! I sell things on the whims of fate, and this is real Winku rocks, no counterfeit. Really? I have a connoisseur friend in the court who would be happy to appraise these after I buy them off your hand. If it is fake after the checkup, then you know well it isn't a light sentence waiting for you in selling counterfeit. It's a jail sentence, boss. Don't try to scare me with these. Knowing that I was part of a whirlpool of lies, and the thought of me that was being tricked, a boiling anger began burning in my heart. And seeing this bastard who knew his actions well and remained unrepentant in front of his lies shredded angered me completely. You reckon how much this rosary bead is worth? My thought, 20 copper coins. Tidy up your stall, stop what you're doing, and do something that's legal and profitable, boss. I waved goodbye and turned to leave. I quickly looked at the white wolf man next to me. On closer look, he is rather handsome. I should thank him afterwards, as he saved me from this troubling situation. Wait! 5 taels! No more price cut! If you buy it, I promise you will become the greatest rider who ever was! The merchant finally snapped and shouted at me, slamming his fist against the stall. Maybe because of his violent movement, a large box dropped onto the ground and spilled its contents across the ground. Inside the box was piles upon piles of the Winku beads. Sir, didn't you just say this rosary was the only one in your possession? Ah, damn it, forget about it and leave at once. Don't bother me in my business any further. At least stop doing those kinds of fraudulent businesses, then. Doing these pitiful acts and earning dirty money. Can you really ask your own conscience whether this is the right path or not? Conscience? Conscience? Can conscience feed one's livelihood in this world? If it was as simple as such, I wouldn't be doing these. Don't you dare look at me like that. Those who are willing to spend money are plentiful, and there will always be the willing bait. So stop playing the boring ones and fuck off. Are you still going on to continue your acts of lying and deceit upon this street? To those who don't know anything and earn that dirty money from their hands? Do you feel any kind of sin or remorse to those you tricked and lied to? Stop acting so high and mighty, like you have the right to judge anyone. My way, my money. If it wasn't for this damn wolf interfering, I would already shave some money from you, you stupid dog. I am telling you, my mouth are my blades upon this business. Any tea worth 10 copper becomes 10 gold taels in my mouth, and any rotten tablecloth becomes famed art in my boasting. You think you have any right to take my business matters into your own hand? This attitude, this demeanor, finally the ember of my fury became ignited at the merchant's nonchalant behavior, and for whatever reason, maybe out of my own justice, I began arguing with him. Your counterfeit will be exposed one day, and you know what will happen. So what? I will change some clothing, some name, and change my location. Change my location and continue doing the same. That didn't pop up on screen. Okay. Ooh, save that. Yeah, I forget Discord pop-ups. Pop up on screen. Because this game apparently does not have a full screen option. If anyone in the comments can tell me how to get full screen, I would fucking love that. Alright. Okay, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all if I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. And to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 2 gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our Not Safe for Work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!